Oh yeah, don't know about you, but I've already been spoilt to the title of the New Year's Doctor Who.
Oh no, I don't know it.
Okay, do you
I,
care?
I don't mind
Well,
knowing.
you
What
don't
is
mind
it?
knowing? Well, should
No.
we leave it for the
Oh yeah,
podcast
yeah,
tomorrow
yeah. Good idea.
for part of Doctor Review?
Get a live reaction.
I will say you won't be surprised.
No, I didn't think so. Should we talk about the Doctors of the Views?
Should we get that out of the way?
Yeah, let's do Doctor Review first. We promised it.
Doctor Review.
Yeah, we didn't have one last time.
I've made a few. True.
Because there wasn't one.
We had a mini one if you go watch our reactions over on TS
yes.
Reactions.
Yes.
Where we sort of tried to catch ourselves up within the 8 minutes we had left before the episode actually starting.
If you're not sure where to find TS Reactions on YouTube and you can't find it on the search, it's very easy. Just go to youtube.com/Invisible Tower, scroll down the page to either Misty Trees, Inaudible, or Christian 444. Then when you're on one of those three channels, scroll down that page until you see the link to TS Reactions.
Yeah.
It's like a choose your own adventure book.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's the Invisible Tower is literally a choose your adventure game.
Yeah.
If you want to explore every room, you have to play multiple times.
Oh. Unfortunately, there's no way to stop playing once you start.
Oh.
It's like a Jumanji. Is that a Jumanji?
Well, no, because Jumanji, you have once you finish the game, it stops.
Yeah, you have to win. There's no winning in this game.
It's like a game of snakes and snakes.
Yeah, or it's snakes and foxes from the Wheel of Time books. The only way to win is to break the rules. There we are.
I've got a secret move. I push over the chessboard.
So yeah.
All right. Well, I've got my notes. Is there anything you wanna?
Well, I will say this series not very well received in the ethersphere from what I've read of people.
Oh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't say it was fantastic, but I wouldn't say it was exactly terrible.
It's got a lower audience appreciation index score.
Okay.
And well, the thing is, everyone has their own opinions in it. So like you'll read one. So I'm just unzipping my jacket, and so you'll read one discussion forum or whatever where it'll be like one IRC chat where they'll be like, oh thank fuck, it's just finally had a good story from him about bloody time, and then you'll read another one where they'll be like, oh, this was full of plot holes and didn't make any sense.
It's a bit like Marmite then.
Yeah,
you see, once again
doesn't make any sense.
No, once again I tend to be just kind of in the middle. In that it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
Polarized opinions on the internet, you'd have thought it.
It was kind of, it had good elements.
Yeah.
But
I would...
As a whole...
I would have taken two series like that over the two series we got. Any day of the week.
Well, I have got here in my notes, would it maybe have been better as a standalone series and then just have the Flux story underlining and then ending in like a 3-parter or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like each story on its own wasn't interesting enough.
Except I like the Sontaran one.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
What was that? Well, that's Chibnall's sort of. That seems to be Chibnall's peak. Is the Sontarans? He can do them.
Yeah.
And only them. If we need another Sontaran episode in the future, get Chibnall back. I'll accept that. I'll be happy for that. He can kind of balance the funniness of them, but still kind of make them serious in a way.
Yeah.
And bring back a little bit of that intimidation factor that they kind of lost with Strax.
Doctor Who, Series 14, Sontara Woman.
Oh. What, anything else Sontaran related that could fit into this like Sontaran?
And
thing we
now
had?
it's on Tara Chat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Through reactions, people have said like they would have liked to see the Sontarans genocide the Lupari, but I think I kind of liked the shock factor of kind of piecing it together as the characters did.
Mm.
It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if we'd have seen them just blow up or shoot all this Lupari out into space, would it have been as much of an impact when they walk in and kind of
Yeah.
hint at it to Caravanista and like the clogs kind of click together and you're like,
Yeah.
wait,
All the Dutch people
wait,
start dancing.
oh shit, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
definitely.
think
Because like it's kind of it seems like one of those things where they didn't show it on screen for budgetary reasons because they didn't want to do the big CG battle like at the start of episode 3 or something. But
Yeah,
they actually made it work in the story with that kind of reveal, rather than just doing what a lot of series do, where they just have a Cockney bloke narrate what happened. That's in so many series. It's really weird.
that threw me off a little bit. I think that's all my Sontaran related. Oh, well, during the Sontaran occupation, if all the Lupari ships were surrounding Earth, how were certain parts of Earth daylight?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
They've got they're like the Aston Martin. Oh, Aston Martin called it the Vanquish. We call it the Vanish from James Bond's. Which one was it? I think it was Brosnan's last one.
oh,
It's invisible. Goes invisible.
oh, okay. Like an invisible metal dome.
Yeah.
That's pretty much most of the Sontaran elements because I didn't really give them their own section. I kind of lumped them into other little bits.
Oh.
I mean, we could start with what I've got on the Ravagers.
Yep.
Ashura's boyfriend was just kind of there.
Yeah. I think what we
Her whole
pieced together about
backstory
him
was just kind of rushed. Well,
Yeah.
what we pieced together, yeah, but that's
which
just
basically we made
us
up.
trying. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that must have been the intent, but yeah, they didn't really cover or reference that at all, did they?
No, yeah, and even then, it just kind of like it was there for a scene or two in the first episode, and after that, everyone forgot about it.
Yeah.
No one ever sort of made her think back about it, or she had no memories of it, or
There was
just there.
there was a bit of disjoint in this series, wasn't there? Definitely for things like that. It was definitely take it one episode at a time and just focus on what's going on in front of you.
Well, Chibnall Zero. I mean, their plan was basically just to watch the universe die on repeat, and that's kind of a bit stupid.
Hey,
You're just gonna sit there and watch. Yeah, I guess I'd get bored eventually. Like, no matter how much I love a film, I can only watch it so many times before I get bored of it. And also, they offered a doctor to time itself, and time was just like, nah.
yeah. Time went. You have failed me, therefore I'm not going to do anything that would benefit me. I'm just going to leave.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
speaking of them failing, they only failed because they didn't bother to check in the division area if the Flux was still there or not before going to Timeland.
Yeah.
It just looked at like a monitor or something. It's like, oh shit, where's the Flux?
Yeah.
What, Doctor? I guess we'll have to remake another one and start this again. No, we'll just go there and die.
This is what happens when you're a hologram and you have to rely on the Ood to cook for you or to watch the Flux for you.
Well,
you say to them, keep an eye on that Flux. And they do. They sit there for 3 hours and watch it burn.
Yeah. Okay. I got where the joke went by the end of it.
I was talking about Red Dwarf earlier.
Ood's a scutter. But I mean, speaking of the Ood, A, why didn't the Ravagers kill it? And B, is it now in charge of the Vision? It's just the Ood up there on the Vision now.
Yeah.
Doctor didn't inherit it off Tecteun or anything, and it's just there. It's just watching things happen.
It's literally Crichton now at this stage. Just it's going to be permanently cleaning the Nova 5.
Just yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Sprinkling the fertilizer or something onto the dust of Tecteun.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like with Crichton feeding them the soup, they just give spooge to the pile of dust.
Yeah. I've eaten half the crew. No, wait, wrong episode.
You're wrong episode.
Oh, we should have just watched Red Dwarf this year. Fuck Doctor Who.
Yeah.
No,
dear.
but maybe one day we'll have to have a Red Dwarf binge for a nostalgia trip or something.
Yeah, because each is it 6 episodes a series?
Of Red Dwarf,
Yeah.
90%. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think maybe there was like 1 or 2 series that had 8, possibly.
that's-
But yeah,
Like an hour for 2 episodes, so like six episode series, you're done in 3 hours.
done in 3 hours. Yeah, so just binge a series everry now and then.
Yeah.
I'd be up for that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry.
back to the lesser sci-fi series of
Yeah.
past couple of years. I wouldn't have been saying that if it was this still like 4 or 5 years ago. But
Yeah. There's no Star Trek, is it? I mean, they just copied Star Trek. Let's be honest.
wow. Oh yeah, time looking like them for an ego wank was probably COVID related.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Same with there being 3 doctors. Like,
Oh yeah.
how can we have Jodie expositionize stuff when she's on her own? She doesn't have to be on her own.
Aha. Yeah. Did you say that about the or did I read this about the the fact that of like Belle and Vinder being on their own for large portions of the story as well.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
well. I can't say I was too invested in their plot line, to be completely honest.
No.
Time says no more regenerations. Does that mean they're gonna like use the watch or something to back generate into like a Morbius doctor or something?
Yeah, so at the time, I thought Time, as it were, Time was saying that would be the Doctor's punishment.
Oh, that you're just gonna die.
Yeah, or that she would suffer eternally or something.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought at the time, but obviously we were talking all over it, so I'm not sure whether I heard that right.
But Time basically like goes on about there like being no more regenerations in your future or something like that.
Okay.
And
Yeah, we'd be interested to
beware
see.
of their masters or something.
No.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, she threw the watch away, didn't she? So maybe they could use it like the next time they need to reset the regeneration cycle because they used up the next 13. They'd just be like, "Oh, here's the watch." Tardis spits
And then
it
they
out.
just sort of backtrack themselves a bit.
Yeah.
Or, well, forward track, but backtracking that it's a doctor before the first. And then they start like a -1, -2,
Yeah.
-3.
It's like Zaphod Beeblebrox.
The
Goes in the
minus
wrong
18th
direction.
Doctor. Yeah.
Because the sorry, I'm gonna say it. The Timeless Child had unlimited unlimited regenerations, didn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe they'll use the watch to just give her unlimited regenerations. Then they don't have to worry about resetting the cycle all the time.
Yeah, maybe that's why she no longer had unlimited regenerations from Doc 1 to 12, because they'd got stored with the Timeless Child memories.
Perhaps.
I will come back to those memories when I get to my section on the Doctor.
Okay.
But let's go to the other section for the moment. Dan's missus got pissy because he was late, yet if he'd been there on time, they'd have both been captured and fucked, so...
Yeah, that was a very unreasonable reaction from her.
Yeah.
It's like, I got kidnapped by an alien. I didn't stand you up.
Yeah, well, can't say I was invested in their story either, to be honest.
No.
Oh yeah, Caravanista's got that implant in his head. That seems quite convenient. Why didn't the division wipe his memory like they do with everyone else? Does Chico just want to avoid the backstory?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like wiping people's memories seem to be the division's MO. So why not do it with Caravanista?
Yeah, not this guy for no reason. It's like they just had a particularly... The person in charge of memory wiping was having a really bad day and they just wanted to make someone suffer.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, well, if it's Tecteun, maybe she just wanted the Doctor's best friend to suffer.
Yes.
I mean, we're piecing too much shit to get. There's too much hand waving for this fucking series.
Yeah. Or you could say maybe it was a plan all along to get the Caravanista to lead the Doctor back to Division.
Possibly, yeah.
Clutching at straws.
But then surely wouldn't it have just been easier to leave the memories there so he could tell her and then she could find Division quicker?
Ozzy, don't you understand how drama works? You're not meant to tell the audience anything.
Fucking drama.
You're not meant to tell them anything except when you tell them everything in a really laboured way.
Yeah.
Anyway.
More random. Jericho and Caravanista were the top dogs of the series, if you were. Tunnel Man coming out a close third.
Yeah. The now we know to be 100% real Tunnel Man.
Yeah. They could have possibly done more. I would have liked a bit more from him rather than him just kind of bursting into a room, shouting, and then disappearing.
That's kind of like it's kind of like Colin Baker.
Is it the Chekhov? Oh, I was gonna just say, is it Chekhov's gun where he's just kind of mentioned now and then it turns out to be really fucking important by the end?
Yeah, it's like
is that what
it's like
he
a
is,
rule,
or am I getting my?
Yeah, I think it's like a rule to say
get my names wrong.
Don't just introduce a thingamablob unless it's gonna be important later. Hang on,
yeah, I get. No, I know what you mean. I might have the wrong title for it, possibly. All the trope names, I'm not really good at remembering which one goes to which. I remember the trope names, I just don't remember which one is which.
Oh, Russian Tchaikovskaya Ruzhyo is a dramatic principle that states that every element in a story must be necessary and irrelevant elements should be removed.
Oh, okay.
Irrelevant elephants should be doubly removed.
Irrelevant elephant passed its trunk. Nelly the elephant? That's it.
Irrelevant elephant packed his trunk and said goodbye to the story.
Okay, that's yes. Sums up Chibnall's era, kind of. No, his Flux was the better of the 3 series we've had. Still shit, but it's not shit. It's not detestable. It doesn't leave that bad taste at the back of your mouth. It does, however, have Chibnall's fingerprints all over it.
Yes.
In the not the last episode, but the one before where Dan, Yaz, and Jericho were off on their adventures, I quite liked how in that Yaz was quite sort of like cold and calculated when it came to like dumping bodies and doing what they had to do, because obviously she's a police officer. She's meant to like be desensitized to this kind of thing. And I would have maybe liked it if that was her personality the entire time.
Yeah.
If she had been like the Spock of the gang in a way.
Oh yeah. She wasn't a real, a real police officer. Yeah. Because she kept on getting given shit jobs, didn't she? Like dealing with arguments.
True. But they should have made her a real policeman officer.
Yeah.
And then had her as like the calculated, kind of like not unemotional, but not completely emotion.
And she should have been played by Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah. Still as Yaz though.
And and Robert Downey Jr. Like it would change between scenes.
Oh.
No, was he Sherlock Holmes? Am I thinking of someone else? Jude Law. Jude Law.
No,
was he Sherlock Holmes?
I think Downey Jr.'s... No, Downey Jr. was Sherlock Holmes for some movies, wasn't he? Was Jude Law what? Because I remember there's the scene with Robert Downey Jr. doing the fisticuffs. It's like the only scene I remember, and he he calculates like all the where he's gonna punch and where like the weak points are on someone.
So is Jude Law
Watson? That's what? Why? What's Jude Law on?
Oh, Nicholas Briggs played Sherlock Holmes in Big Finish.
Oh no, yeah, we've got that one.
Oh, and Mark Wing Davey, I like him.
We've got the Nick Briggs Sherlock Holmes one because it was based on a novel, and then made into Seventh Doctor and Nick Briggs. Yeah, we've got that one.
Oh wow, yeah, Jude Law was Watson.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
Still getting sidetracked from
the argument that I gotta keep mentioning JXE, who did that amazing 5.25 hour long video on why Chibnall Zero was crap. It was so good, honestly. You don't have to watch it all in one go, say to everyone, because a lot of people were like, "Oh, who's got time to watch that?" You can watch things in more than one sitting, guys. What she was saying was
YouTube actually has that feature nowadays.
It's amazing. It's this new thing.
I know.
Yeah. Tangent to the tangent, when I was little, the first time I learned about the pause button on a video was when I was watching 101 Dalmatians, so I thought it was about dog paws. Okay.
Oh.
Back onto the first tangent. She was saying that wouldn't it have worked better if we only had one companion, e.g. Yaz, so that we could learn about them, and then maybe Ryan and Graham join afterwards, and we already know about Yaz then, so we can explore the other relationship. Yeah. Anyway. Back off the tangent train.
As it kind of worked this series with Flux, where we already know about Yaz, so they brought in another white funny guy.
Yeah, funny man.
Should have been Jericho. Chibnall doesn't care about endings. He just likes to suck you in with the mystery.
Yeah, I mean, I think in this series, I can't remember really much about the other series.
The ending was that Ryan and Graham just so happened to shoot Tim Shaw in the leg and then trap him in stasis. And then the series after that was the old man came in and saved the day.
There wasn't
against Cybermasters.
Oh yeah, because there wasn't much of a mystery in the first series, was there? It was just episodes, from what I remember.
Well, they did start teasing the Timeless Child from that series.
Did they? I don't remember that.
It was like the cloth aliens from.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ghost Monument.
Yeah, the Lethifolds. I remember now. And then the second one was all about that again, and about what's the Master done? What's happened to Gallifrey and all that?
Yeah, he doesn't really care too much about the outcome. He wants to throw in a load of things to just get you watching till the outcome.
That reminds me, I mentioned a couple of weeks ago about the Vord from Spyfall.
Yes.
And it was explained. I'd just forgotten about it because I went back and skimmed through the episodes to try and see what they said about them. And it was literally they were just from another universe and they made a deal with the Master to try and invade. It was just a Master plot. Okay. There was no bigger thing there.
So the Master's known about the multiverse the entire time. Well, no, I guess he has if he was banging on about like Timeless Child shit with the Doctor and. Anyway, Grand Serpent and Kate. Really good plot. There just wasn't enough of it.
Yeah. It came out of nowhere, like halfway through the series.
Well, like literally, the not even halfway through the series. It was like the penultimate episode.
Oh yeah, true.
Right at the end of the penultimate episode. Yeah. Well, they kind of teased the Grand Serpent before that, but the Kate bit didn't come in until later on.
I want to know more about who the Grand Serpent was, personally.
We do want more. I do want more on the Grand Serpent, definitely. This is where most of my notes are going now.
Well, this is what you were saying about like the explanations and stuff that we do or don't get. Is it was literally just the Doctor goes, "Oh, you're one of those species," and that was it. Whereas he seemed to be a pretty important dude.
So he's now trapped on a rock in deep space. Does he need food? Does he need drink? We know he can kind of time travel. Is he immortal? Is he going to be on there all his life?
Yeah, he's going to turn purple and get grooves in his chin. I know. I forgot they stranded him on the rock because we did say at the time, is he going to come back? Have they done that to open him up for a future villain?
Yeah. Well, speaking of the tunnel nexus was time only, not space. So all the points were still Liverpool, but they were just different points of Liverpool's time. So is that rock?
Were they?
I think Yaz. Not Yaz. Sorry, Dan says something about them being time only, and Yaz goes, "Oh, you're catching on."
Oh, but that don't work though, because one of them took him to a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, yeah, maybe not then. Okay. Maybe I just mistook that line. All right, never ignore that point. They could possibly. I mean, I might accept the Master coming back if they make him a future Master, maybe. I'd quite prefer a more cold, calculated Master to... No offence to him. Waris Hussein's shouty Master.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that portrayal.
No. He's a good actor. I preferred him as Waris Hussein. But, yeah. So they could make him possibly a future Master, or what I'd prefer is the Rani.
Yeah.
In male form.
But they've already explained that he was the snake boy.
Yeah.
He was a different species.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Which ignores
Chameleonage.
my next well, yeah, maybe. My next point was they should have done like a multi-master story maybe where they get in Sasha, Grand Serpent and Missy.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree about the calculating thing though, because the difference between John Sims' Master in Series 3 and then John Sims' Master dressing in black and with a goatee
10.
was just he was so much better as the Master. And I mean I liked him originally as the Master, but that was just
that just topped it off. Yeah,
that's the Master for me, you know. Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, okay.
In terms of the personality, that's what it should be like.
For an evil Master,
yeah.
And then Missy was perfect as like the frenemy Master.
Yeah.
Which I quite like. I like. It's been so long with the Master as like the main enemy. Maybe it's about time to just, not retire the Master, but just make him a frenemy. Where they're not always at each other's throats, but they're not always on each other's side. It would make it a bit more interesting. Yes.
At the start of Dragon Ball Z.
I know. I knew where you were going with it, though. Yeah. It just might make the Master a bit more interesting. We've kind of done the Master wants to destroy everything and take over everything so much.
Yeah.
I think that's why I loved Missy so much, because she was different. She was just chaos. Yeah. Chaos in a Mary Poppins shell.
There was a big difference. Yeah, I think it's almost like they tried to do that with Sacha Dhawan's Master, but they just made him a bit sort of mental. I don't know. Yeah.
It wasn't chaos. He was just crazy.
Yeah. And it's a fine line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got to be chouse.
Yeah, like Missy still had that sort of suave, debonair sort of. I'm a time lady, please. I'm not going to lower myself to those standards, but I am going to kill millions of people because it's fucking fun.
Yeah. With a shrug of the shoulders.
Yeah. Oh, well. The Grand Serpent's still got his cult out there somewhere, so they might come back unless they were just forgotten about.
Yeah, it could be that.
And Kate does say she wants to meet this regeneration again, so possibly in the specials, maybe?
Possibly, yeah, when they go and visit the elf storage.
Well, I'll get on to what, because, but, Flux is in the same production block as the specials, so that makes more chance for the same actors or characters to be used.
True.
So anyone from Flux could potentially return in a special.
Yeah.
Well, anyone who survived in Flux, not the important people.
As
long as Caravanista comes back.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were saying this, we don't know whether that's the end of that story, do we?
No. That's
yeah.
So, on to the Doctor. And so, she can't kill the Grand Serpent, but fluxing all the monsters is fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a huge problem with this era.
Yeah.
No, you can't kill people, but I'm just gonna kill someone. Or no, you can't. You never pick up a gun. Never use weapons. But I'm just gonna let those people get killed and not lift a finger to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Which would be fine if she was called out on it, if it was part of the plot. But it's not. It's just bad writing.
If Yaz turned round to her and actually said something, she killed a passenger as well. Are they sentient? Does she care?
They contain millions of people, innocent people.
Yeah, like, she doesn't deal with her own actions, just the actions that are given to her by other characters. So the only emotional trauma Jodie's doctor seems to go through are the stuff that other people tell her or do to her, not what she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, might be giving him too much credit. Could be deliberate, because that some people are kind of like that.
I mean, I'd say it was if, like you said, we'd had a few moments of someone turning around to her and maybe saying, "Hold on, doctor, that was a bit out of order. You just did it and you don't care." And she was like, "Oh, or not." We don't even have to go into it. Someone just kind of goes, "Doctor, that was a bit out of order," and she just shrugs and gets on with what she's got to do.
Look, there's a character in the program. Someone's done something according to their own actual personality.
Well, no, they haven't. They have if we'd have wrote it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was reacting to what you said.
Okay, yeah.
Amazing. I really want to. I mean, I wanted to watch Broadchurch anyway because everyone said it was brilliant. But I kind of want to watch it now just to see if it's the
what
same.
She's like. Yeah.
It's written in the same way.
And I'm like, are we gonna be like? Because we're coming into it after Doctor Who. Are we going to be like the weird ones who find it weird because we're coming into it after Jodie's Doctor Who and not before or whatever?
Yeah. Does it turn out it was actually crap the whole time?
Probably will be to us just because we've got a bad taste in our mouth already.
Yeah.
You never know. But then it's got David Tennant and
Olivia Colman.
That's her. I was like, I remembered the Coleman part, but my brain was just saying Jenna Coleman. And it's like, no, that's different Doctor Who.
No, Jenna Coleman's her daughter. Oscar-winning actress Olivia. Nothing like a bit of girl on girl Coleman.
Nothing like a bit of girl on girl. But yeah, we prefer Jodie when she's on her own. So they gave us 3 of her, so she's never on her own again.
Hooray!
Yeah. Oh yeah, and making 3 of her, splitting her up, it just brings a load more coincidence. Because it's lucky taking that conversion chip off didn't kill her or anything.
Yeah.
It's lucky that she just so happened to arrive in all the right places at all the right times and not, say, the middle of deep space. And just...
Well, do you mean when she split or when she?
Yeah. When she took off she split when she took off the conversion.
I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what happened. Did she just appear in those places? She didn't TARDIS there, did she? Yeah, that's right.
No. She just kind of fizzled between all 3 of them, didn't she? That's how you were a yeah. This whole series is fucking Handwave the series.
Handwave the era.
Yeah, her whole acceptance arc by the end of it could have maybe used a bit more detail and emphasis.
What acceptance was that? I can't remember.
Her kind of choosing not to open the watch.
Ah, okay.
Why didn't she?
It just happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Does she regret? Does she not want to know what the Roof Doctor did because she's scared it might be bad?
And
Has she accepted that she wants to be herself rather than remember the past? Has she? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Because this is what they've done in this series. It's always just been the Doctor says this, thus it is.
Yeah.
Rather than we understand why they did it or we can see their opinions based on their actions. It's just they say it out loud, and that's that. We don't need any explanation or exploration.
I think this series has kind of wedged that in for me, and I finally. I kind of knew it deep down because I never really liked the past ones anyway, and I knew there was problems with them. But
you got to watch this video, man. The 5-hour video.
Okay, I've kind of realised what the problems are now. I've realised I had the bad taste in my mouth the entire time, but I've finally distinguished the taste and what it is. I mean, speaking of not going into character and stuff, the Doctor and Yaz almost talked it out in the end until Chips blue-balled us.
Yep.
Is he just teasing or is he just avoiding? Will one of them leave before they can even mention it?
Oh, it's a tease. It's for the Tumblr crowd. It's to get them all excited.
Oh no, by tease I meant is he literally going to tease it and then they're going to talk it out by the end? It's a tease for what he's leading up to, or is he just avoiding getting to it?
Yeah. Or is Yaz going to Martha it out? Martha it out of there.
Martha, or is the Doctor going to regenerate or Yaz die before they can get a chance to?
Yeah.
Thus never having to worry about the consequences. Much like Tecteun.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much all my notes. They had good stuff in there, but all in all, it wasn't. It was just kind of half and half.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say, I don't want people to think I'm being, what's the word?
Negative.
No,
hateful.
where...
No, oh no.
No,
if there was any
where you...
serious...
No, it's when you, like, you go against what you said earlier. You contradict what you said. Hypocritical, that's it. Because, like, you're seeing the reactions. I was there like, I'm really enjoying this. And I was really enjoying it. It kept my attention,
fun.
but it doesn't mean we can't nitpick afterwards. We're the fan base. That's what we do.
Yeah, it was fun. If you don't think about everything we're thinking about now.
Yeah.
But because the way time works is that something happens and then you have time after to think about it.
And then a man
kind of
comes
stuff
and touches
does
you and
kind
you
of
dissolve.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or his sister comes and bitch slaps you out of existence.
I'm gonna lamp you from here to boy the fucking Boulogne.
So yeah, I think all in all, Flux was 5 out of 10, but at least it was better than the last 2 series. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 out of 10.
I'd give it a 6.5, honestly, because
Okay.
for how it kept me entertained, I'll give it that.
It's above average.
But but it
Above average for Chibnall.
I mean, you remember sort of by episode 4 or 5, I was there saying I'm gonna need some answers soon.
Yeah.
Because there's only so long you can keep someone entertained and not give them anything out afterwards, any payoff.
Yeah, and then the payoff itself was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
I think, again, that last episode was just kind of meh.
I think
the rest of it, they'd built up a lot of good stuff, and just by the end of it, they never really followed through.
I think different episodes. I can't remember all the details of each episode now, but like probably the scores would be like up and down, like a zigzag sort of thing.
Yeah.
But then overall, I'd give it a 6.5. But I think there'd be highs and lows in that.
Oh yeah.
Per episode.
Well, again, I think the 2 episodes that seemed the most standalone-ish were the better of the episodes.
Yeah.
Which were the Sontaran and Weeping Angel ones, and then the Flux. All the Flux stuff was just kind of okay, but now we've just got to wait for. Okay, now we've just got to wait. Okay, now we've just. Oh, was that it? Okay. I've realised I say okay a lot.
That's okay.
Like, even in my reactions, I'll just be there reacting to something and I'll go, oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Do you know what okay stands for? This is a serious question.
Oh, no, I don't.
It stands for all correct.
Oh, okay.
It was like a comedic misspelling that like editors would write in the margin or something.
Oh, don't. I gotta stop myself saying okay now.
It's okay.
But yeah, anyway. Next time, are we surprised it's Daleks again?
Yeah, so what's the episode called?
Eve of the Daleks.
Oh, would you Adam and Eve of the Daleks it?
I mean, at least I guess we're getting the trilogy out of the way.
Why don't they put it on New Year's Eve, for Christ's sake?
Yeah. Yeah.
They've even called it Eve of the Daleks.
And it's not broadcasting New Year's Eve, is it?
It's New Year's Day, I believe.
Maybe double check, just in case, but...
1st of January.
Yeah. Well, there we go then.
Yeah, so I did see a promotional image of like, sort of like, cracks on the TARDIS.
Oh yeah, wait. That was something. The TARDIS is still fluxed, isn't it? I almost forgot about that, actually. Yeah, we never got a answer to that, and the TARDIS seeping ooze.
Ooh. Like Ooze of the Ivan.
Oh,
Oh, Ashlyn B's in it.
yeah, yeah,
I like
that I
Ashlyn B.
heard. Oh, she's a good one. She's a good one. Turns out Jericho's actor was actually in one of the most hated classic Doctor Who episodes.
Oh, what episode was that?
The Twin Dilemma.
Oh, I don't know what that one's
As
about.
Hugo Lang. It was Colin Baker's first ever story.
Oh, of course.
And it was just about two really brainy twins, from what I know.
God.
Really crappy child actors.
Oh, God. As if... Jesus. As if people didn't have issues enough with how the Doctor was portrayed and everything like that. Jesus.
I mean, I guess at least he made up for it by being a good character eventually.
But did the twins make
in...
up for it?
Oh, well. He's been in some big finishes.
Oh. Big finish.
Spider's Shadow and The End of the Beginning.
Oh.
Which is number 109B. Which is
109 bees live in the hive.
Spider's Shadow is number 109B in the main range. And the page for End of the Beginning ain't moving for some reason. Ah, there you go. Oh, The End of the Beginning seems like quite a modern one.
Was
250. He? Oh, final one. Sorry.
He was born in Bristol.
Ooh!
Though he did spend his early years in Birmingham.
Oh. Oh, he's in the final main range audio story.
Ah.
The End of the Beginning, which seems to be a multi-Doctor adventure because it's got it's got 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the front.
Ah.
Could be interesting.
Oh yeah, he was in Pirates of the Caribbean, wasn't he? There's a picture of him on Wikipedia with sideburns and slightly longer hair, and that made me recognise him. Oh.
Nice. Best character of the series.
Yeah.
That includes the Doctor.
Who played Caravanista? Craig Ells. Oh, he doesn't have another Wikipedia page.
Oh. Well, if it's his first, main role, then...
He was in Ripper Street, which is what the Grand Serpent was in. No, sorry, the Ripper Street... Grand Serpent was in Whitechapel, not Ripper Street. Ripper Street was good, though.
Oh, Big Finish are having some deals.
Oh. Have you got any more on Doctor Who? Was that all?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, that's all my Doctor review. I thought you meant have Big Finish got any more on Doctor Who. It's like, well, yeah.
Have Big Finish been making Doctor Who? I haven't kept up for a while.
No, they haven't Big Finished it yet.
Oh.
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 There's a 5th Doctor Slovene story.
Oh. But that breaks continuity because he didn't know what they were. Unless they don't live in suits in the 5th Doctor story.
Wait, no. I guess
he did, yeah.
He knew Raxacor. He didn't know the Slovene themselves. He knew Raxacor.
Yeah. So if he's never seen the tissue compression, what was it called? I can't remember what they called it.
I know what you mean.
He wouldn't have known that they were Raxacor. Yeah. Okay, it doesnn't break continuity. Take it back.
Possibly, yeah. There's a couple of cheap ones. Really, they seem interesting. Oh, well, okay. The only one that seems interesting, but it won't be on sale when I get paid anyway, is Trial of the Valeyard for $3.99. That seems to be the only main range one on here.
Wow.
The rest are like the new Doctors, old Doctors, new monsters, a few Time War bits. Oh, actually, End of the Beginning is on sale now.
Oh.
It's £1 cheaper than it was.
Holy smokes. It now costs 50p.
The wrong Doctors, which we've already got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing
Yeah.
interesting, to be fair. Well, yeah, no, that's all me Doctor Who news. What's going on in the world of Gamu?
Right.
Gamu?
What's going on in the world of Schlemj, is what I call that now. So,
Ega? I
sorry.
think. Ega? I think his movie.
Oh, not to be confused with Koga.
Ega? Japanese.
So, the news. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 7 tabs open here.
Yeah. Ega means movie film.
Aegon Targaryen. I have 7 tabs open here. Tab number 1. You know in Ichiban. You know in Japan and the US and A, they have a Pokemon Center shop, which basically sells Pokemon merchandise. There's an official one launched in the UK now.
Oh,
with a limited
London.
With a limited range. Well, you can get it online, can't you? Is with a limited range to start with. Once they open it.
Okay.
But that's cool because previously, like when I've got my things like my Sableye plush, you'd have to get them from the American or
one.
Nihon.
And
so
suffer the postage and packaging and
import VAT and all that jazz.
No import VAT, no V8.
I don't want to import VAT if I have to pay tax.
Oh no, true. Yeah, no.
That's cool.
I've been watching someone reacting to all the Only Fools. It's been fun to relive them.
Yeah, I saw that when I was up yours for the last Doctor Who. I saw Del Boy on holiday on your screen.
Oh yeah. Might have done then. Yeah. I'm on series 6 of what he's watching so far, and so I don't know whether he's done the whole series. I haven't quite got that far yet. I'll get to as far as he does, and then just keep along with him.
Cool. What's the game called? Legends Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus. They've revealed another type.
Oh, okay.
It's Hisuian Voltorb.
Oh, I think I actually saw a thumbnail on YouTube of a Voltorb. So that might have been.
It's it's electric and grass. It's made out of wood because that's what their Pokeballs are made out of. And it's got less angry eyes and big eyebrows like a bird.
Oh, okay. I mean, this is a game I am gonna get, so I'm not gonna bother about the Diamond Pearl ones until they're on sale in a cash gen or something.
Yeah. So yes, Hisuian Voltorb, only the second electric grass type Pokemon after Rotom-Mow.
Oh, and so technically only the first electric
real
grass
one, yeah. Although
barring items,
I suppose it is also Rotom is a form change, and Hisuian Voltorb is a separate form. So I guess there hasn't been there's never been a straight up grass electric type. But there's been a form and a regional variant.
Wait, so Hisuian Voltorb what is it? Like
it's a Voltorb.
Another form, or is it a regional variant?
It's a regional variant. So yeah, maybe that's one better than a form. Yeah,
because you can catch it as a grass electric Pokemon in its base, whereas Rotom you'd have to use an item.
Yeah, I withdraw my earlier statement. There it goes.
Into the void.
That'll be sore in the morning.
Gone back up the back.
Oh.
Or has it gone back up the front? Like one of those fish.
Oh God. I'll have to tell you later. So there's been trailers for a couple of games. Star Wars Eclipse. Don't know what the game's about or what it's like, but the trailer is fucking amazing. It looks it's just a really cool cinematic trailer. It's very exciting. Apparently the company that is making it have made shit games in the past though, so we might just have to enjoy the trailer and nothing else.
Actually, I think I have a Japanese phrase for this. I can't find the piece of paper. Oh yeah. Kore wa taihenda. which means this is a problem.
Among Us, they're doing a VR version.
Among Us?
Yeah.
Is that the stealthy hidey kitty game thing? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I've not played it. I know it. I've not played it. People making the memes of it.
Yes. Elden Ring has had a trailer.
Might get some ointment for that.
Yes, that's where the thing went back in. That's the problem. And that looks pretty cool. It's like a sort of fantasy RPG sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good. Then in the world of film and TV,
here we go. Ega.
There.
Terabiru. I think something like that. Terabiru.
Tara Masalata. In the world of TV streaming services, there's going to be a Halo series. I didn't realize this. But again, the trailer just looks really gorgeous. Apparently, it's Steven Spielberg doing it.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably contributed to why it looks so nice.
I mean, yeah. Is it just going to be Flux, though, where it looks nice, but it's really shit?
Yeah, maybe.
Is Chibnall the Steven Spielberg of, like...
Oh, no.
No, sorry. Who is it? The modern Star Wars guy.
Oh, J.J. Abrams.
No, maybe, or like the one that it looks really good, but the story's crap. I don't know. I was going somewhere with that meta-phonology, but it didn't in the end.
Who did Blinking?
Chibnall's just not good. That's all that matters.
The Last Jedi. I can't remember the name of the bloke. Ryan Johnson. That was it.
Led Eye. I haven't got that far yet.
I
Actually,
haven't seen that one yet. No.
We have got to get to that, me and Alex, actually. But I think we're going to be doing some Christmas ones if we can meet up soon.
Oh, yeah.
So,
final thing in the world of film, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 trailer has come out.
Oh, I didn't see the trailer, but I did see that there was a trailer.
Yeah. I'll put that in our chat.
I haven't seen the first one yet either.
I haven't seen it either. I had no interest in seeing it, honestly.
I would know. Actually, I wouldn't mind. It's on the list for me and Alex to get to eventually.
But the trailer for
I
the
don't know if
second one
that's
looks...
just because I like Jim Carrey though. But
yeah, the second one looks pretty fun. And in this one, the Jim Carrey's properly dressed up as Dr. Robotnik, Eggman. I can never remember which one is the English one.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, with the bald head and the huge moustache and the goggles and everything. It does look pretty cool.
Oh, it's got Knuckles in it. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and if there isn't if there isn't a "Do you know the way" joke in the whole film, I'll be very disappointed.
You don't even have to have it with the. Do you know the way? Just literally have it one moment. Just have Knuckles. They've all got to get somewhere.
Yeah.
And they don't know the way, and Knuckles just turns to Sonic and goes, "What, do you know the way?"
Yeah.
And then they're just that. They don't make a fuss of it. They just mention it.
They're like, "We've got to get there, but we don't know the way." And they all turn to look at Knuckles, and he goes, "Don't look at me." Something like that.
Yeah. Oh no, that would be better actually. that was really good. I like that.
Thanks. I'm a film writer now.
Yeah, you should write the next Sonic film.
I know. Next to nothing about Sonic, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I have always thought that between us, we could get at least one competent writer out of the.
Yeah.
We're like half a good writer, so between us, we make a whole good writer.
Yeah. Oh my god. In other news, during the week or fortnight, whatever it was, I found another series that Russell Davies wrote. Well, I found that he posted about it on his socials. It's called the Flashing Blade, which he did little 5-minute spoof dubs for a children's TV show. Where it was basically like this old, like swashbuckling adventure thing that he dubbed and gave them silly voices and did jokes and stuff, and that was quite funny.
Oh,
so look up Flashing Blade dub and you'll find that.
Slashing Blade?
It is in our chat and Discord as well.
Oh, you. Where have we?
Posted it during the week.
Oh, Flashing Blade. Okay. Yeah. I scrolled up a little.
Scroll dub. Then in Minecraft news,
Oh.
The Forge team have discovered a critical flaw, and they have advised that people do not join any public Forge servers for the time being until they fix it. The flaw is that someone can post code in chat, and it'll infect your computer basically.
Oh shit.
So yeah, watch out for that.
Okay. Do we use Forge servers?
We do, but it's only us on there, and no one else knows the IP.
That's right. Yeah,
so
it's not a public online one.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have literally said we advise that no one uses it, but I mean, it would have to be one of us that did it for it to be a problem.
I mean, looking forward to our next Minecraft game, Christian.
I think I might be washing my hair actually all of next week.
Little did you know that was the problem with your computer the entire time.
Yeah.
It was nothing to do with the ticks. I just ran out
ticks.
with excuses when you came up with the tick, so I had to type that in.
Oh dear.
But no, fingers crossed we're all right with that now.
Yes. Final thing. No, second to final thing. I saw the name of someone in like a internal newsletter at work today, and their name was Christy Darnton, and I thought it's like the new Christian Dinton.
Oh shit! Yeah, Christy. Is it like your like female altering ego?
Yeah, my evil
Well, because
evil twin.
Well, not even then. It's like there's Link, and then they made Linker. Linker. I can't remember. Linkle. That's it.
I was guessing.
They made her, and I don't know. But there seems to be a trend of just like making female versions of male characters nowadays, and that's your one.
Yeah, Christy Darnton. I've got to go up to Leeds and kill her before she steals my soul.
And you've now got to add it to the lore, possibly.
Oh dear. And then last thing, it's not really news of any sort. I just wanted to read it out because it made me laugh. Okay. So I sent an email off to our tech support guys in India who are like they know everything, like, you know, and you know what it's like. You have these really smart people working for European companies in India, and they're paid fuck all. But they're, you know, they know the system inside out. They're really clever. So before I left, I sent an email basically saying how great they were and thanks for all their help and everything. And I got a lovely email back from one of them. Shout out to Mamta, who, amongst other things, said, I feel like, so the team I was in was called EPROC. And she said, you are always been the one we can count on every time whenever in doubt. I feel like you are Wikipedia for EPROC.
Well, and that's what they said about you.
Yeah. So I'm taking that forward.
Fair. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a big up for myself there.
Wikiprocpedia. Wikiprocpedia, that's your name.
It does sound like a bit of a disease, doesn't it?
You contracted Wikiprocpedia.
Wikiprocpedia. Yeah. Wikiprocpedia by proxy.
Oh, by proxtia.
Oh.
Sure.
Wikiprocpedia palsy. Anyway.
Oh.
So that's it from me.
Yeah.
Basically, all of that came from today. It's like one big news fest.
Oh, okay. Well, it literally all dropped today.
But don't worry, I picked it up and picked all the hairs off of it.
Oh, good. Well, I mean, I guess we're not doing Tel Aviv of the year.
Tel Aviv of the year, no.
No.
I
have to just type up my answers onto a post-it note so I can close these tabs. So I've just had the internet tabs open for like a week now.
We're on 2000 next, aren't we?
I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what all these are. The date all these are giving me.
Cool. So look forward to that, guys, at some point. I think the next time we got 3 people, we should probably just do it.
Yeah, well, that's what we did last time. Rich
Yeah.
wasn't there for the last one, was he?
No. But I think we should make that the rule now rather than waiting for 4.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A bit of Pompidou there.
I mean, there only seems to ever be 3 of us at one time anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, you know how like the royal family can't all travel in the same car or something like that.
Just in case, like,
Yeah.
assassinations and stuff,
Yeah.
yeah. I was going to say, we'll just have to try and get, like, Rob and Tilly on for, like, guests one day or
guest
something.
spots.
Guest spots.
Guess that spot.
It's best got.
It's best. Ooh. Is it your best one, is it?
It's my best one.
Have you got,
not
got
the
that?
worst, but... I mean, at least tomorrow we'll have to invite them to the server.
Yeah, I forgot again.
Now that we seem to get it working. Well, I think we'll mention it to them tomorrow and then
Yeah.
can worry about putting it in chats and stuff.
Now to spend all evening trying to think of a way to engineer the conversation to steer it towards Minecraft.
I mean, we know they play it, so we could literally just... You guys play Minecraft, don't you?
Walk in the
Me
door.
and Christian's got a server. Do you want to...
Walk in the door, first thing, walk up to them. Hey, I know that you play Minecraft.
Yeah.
I know a lot about you.
Yeah, no, we got like think of like a pitch for this. It's like, have you ever wanted to play Minecraft, but with the endless possibilities of time and space at your fingertips? Drive trains through.
Have you ever wanted to live in
trees.
a dystopian compound with watchtowers, barbed wire, and a big sign that says "Eat shit"?
Yes. Yeah. Well, we have just the server for you. Come down to Trains and Relative Dimension in Space.
We
had an actual...
fucking brilliant.
I forgot we had a name for it for a second.
I love how well that's worked to fit into the acronym.
Because, well...
Dihension and dimensions is... And then with the trains as well, obviously starts with T, as I'm sure you're aware.
Because for the benefit of anyone listening, the server was originally just called, like, Dihension. Oh, no, it started off as Henshin. And then after the first reboot, it became Dihension. And then... Then we got rid of Sentai, and it was just strictly Kamen Rider. I think that's when it went to Dihension.
Right.
And then through that, we kind of realised the connection to Doctor Who as well. So it's like...
Because we got the Tardis mod.
Yeah,
Dalek mod.
Dihension and time and relative Dihension space was the same sort of world. It wasn't rebooted, it was just redubbed. And then on the third reboot, we re-added the trains. So it became Trains and Relative Dihension in Space. We are so sad.
I love we get further and further into the in-joke. By the end of it, it's just going to be like a string of 37 unrelated words.
We need to find like another big mod pack to add that begins with an R. So it could be Trains and Runcorn Dihensions in or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a 2 pints of lager mod?
That's where my mind. I don't know. I suppose if we could just add alcohol, we could just make it. There's bound to be an alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, there's loads of agriculture mods, so I'm sure one of them must add like hops and things like that.
Yeah. What
Kangaroos.
R though?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, let's just see if we've got any correspondence. Probably just a load of spam again. But let's check.
Start eating through that. It's gonna eventually.
Yeah. Well, no, it keeps for ages. It's in tins.
Yeah, but even tin stuff can eventually go off.
Eventually, the spam just like grows legs, a snout, and a curly tail and walks off.
It's degenerated back into Peppa fucking Pig.
Holy fuck! Someone's emailed me about my swords.
Oh, what?
That's amazing. Someone's Podder. Delete. He's from Poland. Where do you buy your antique swords and what are their prices? Couldn't you not just like fucking Google it?
I mean, do you have like a specific sword dealer that you get from?
Yeah, I walk up to Southmead and he gives me a little baggie of swords.
So free-wheeled yellow van.
Yeah. Yeah. I just Google it. Just get them all over. I'll give a shout out to Matt Easton Antique Arms. He's got a good YouTube channel as well. I've not bought from him, but he just seems like a nice bloke.
Like a well-informed chap.
Where did I get the Blue Sabre? I'll have to. Do you know what? I'll have to research and get back to him. Thanks. What was his name? Thomas. Oh, MDL. That's where I got a couple of them. That's where I got the 1796. Michael D. Long. I'll give him a shout out. Although I think he is dead and it's someone else took over the company. Rest in peace.
I wonder why he was called D. Long.
I will never know.
D.
We'll have to exhume him.
Just for that.
And then, like Burke and Hare will sell his parts to the interested parties.
Burke and Bear.
Support Mars.
Oh.
We would like to link your YouTube channel to promote our band. Sherry's Neeson at post.cs. Something tells me you're not actually from Mars. The company.
Well, not worth it then.
Mars
Can't get in with all the ice warriors and shit. That's the point.
It's all about. I've got loads of emails about Mars. Why do people think? Why do people think that small-time YouTubers are going to be that desperate to fucking hawk chocolate bars?
Oh, Mars, really... not the planet. The company. Okay.
Well, to be fair, they didn't specify, but I assumed it was.
Okay. The chocolate, not the planet.
Yeah.
Just gonna say you're one of the few selected to go up on for the new Mars program.
Yes, it's not something you volunteer for. It's something you're picked for.
Oh yeah,
it's mandatory.
Yeah.
Well,
you
shit.
No choice.
The next podcast might have a bit of a delay on it. It'll be like half-hour delay between each of the things we say.
Yeah.
Well,
have to make that a joke. Just have the next podcast uploaded as like a 5-hour video, and in between every you just add a big gap of silence between like us asking you something and you replying.
Here I am in Christian, I hear you're in Mars now, and then just 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yes, here I am coming to you from Mars. How are you guys?
And then 20 minutes, and then nothing happens. I'm like, oh, I think he's gone.
Yeah. Then 20 more minutes later, you get something. It's like, sorry, was on the toilet.
And then you have to wait another 20 minutes for me to answer.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Well, you can all assemble that at home in your heads.
Assemble.
Yes. So, on that bombshell, thanks everyone.
Bombshell, I guess. Yeah.
Thanks everyone for glistening and listing lasers.
Glistening like the Flux peoples.
Yes. Yeah, all the crystals and gems.
The glitter they threw over them.
It's like they were doing a glitter thing on the table, and the glue hadn't dried yet, and they fell asleep on it.
I just feel for the fucking cleaners at the BBC who had to deal with it afterwards. Glitter is like the bane of my existence working in schools.
When someone gets me like a Christmas card or something and it's got glitter on it, I actually tell them off. Like, don't you dare do that again.
I got a Christmas card in work and it had glitter, and I started opening it there, but luckily because I had all my like work stuff with me as well, I kind of saw the glitter, got halfway through opening it and said, actually I'll leave that till after I've finished. I I don't want to worry about what to do with the card whilst I'm working.
Yeah. And I was going to say about the Flux people, because you know how they're kind of all they're all glittery and crystally. Do you think they're like that? All over.
Oh God, that must be a nightmare during sex. Getting it in between all the odd bits.
Like
hard to reach areas. It's like sand.
Ooh. What animal? I'm thinking of Skyrim, a Khajiit with a barbed penis, but it's crystals. Anyway, on that bombshell, take that lovely image with you all, and have a wank thinking about it. And we will speak to you.
Whatever floats your boat, mate. I don't judge you.
We will speak to you all, or you'll hear us in your ears, hopefully next week, unless I go on holiday again. Mental holiday. So, yes.
Well, no, that wasn't the reason we didn't do a podcast, though, was it? It's because Alex's computer was fluxed.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Didn't we? I'm thinking of, for the last few weeks, I've been like doing them late and everything. That's what I've been thinking of.
You've been doing them late, and you did have just a kind of week off in general, but within that week, we would have still done a podcast if it hadn't have been for Alex's computer.
Yeah. Basically, Alex isn't here, it's his fault. That's how it works.
If neither of them are here, we blame Alex.
Yeah.
If Alex is here, we blame Rich.
I mean, no, you can choose Rich or Alex, I think, when neither of them are here.
But so, it has to be the one of them that isn't there.
Yeah, but when they're both not here, we can choose either. It doesn't have to be Alex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how it works. I assume, like, when it's you and Alex doing a reaction or something and, like, a bit falls off the TARDIS, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, Christian,
Actually, I don't think anything has down whilst me and Alex have been doing things.
I need to exert my mental powers.
A bit too heavy-handed, yeah. Oh, that's it. Just using your telekinetic.
Did I not mention about the telekinesis? I've got that now.
Oh,
yeah. It's because of the vaccine. I had my flu jab, didn't I, a couple of weeks ago?
To forget.
And the microchips gave me telekinesis.
Oh, okay. Is that from the flu jab then? Because I've got both my vaccination, but I only got the super speed. I didn't get the telekinesis.
Yes. Yeah, this year's flu jab. Telekinesis.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll have to get on that then.
Yeah. I mean, God knows what the booster vaccine's going to give us. Oh,
fucking hell, yeah.
Like pogo shoes.
Yeah. We have to be invited for that, though, don't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's not quite at the point where you can just go anywhere to get it. You have to be like...
You
are eligible for a booster jab.
I heard that it was like open, it was open for over 40s or something, but obviously that's not us. So
no, that's why I mean. Well, give it 10 years.
Yeah, well, I hope we're not waiting 10 years for it.
No, but that's what I mean. Is like we're closer to that than we are to
to being a baby.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Go away.
And that's not all.
There was a section on the First Bus website. How to catch the bus.
Someone trying to like get in the exhaust pipe.
And then it just like led to a link, but it's more about like where your local buses are and etc. But I was just expecting to step 1, go to your local bus stop. Step 2, wait. Step 3, the bus has arrived. Step on to the bus.
And that's still not all.
I was going to put a map onto my phone, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Screenshot.
Yeah. But if the bus isn't technologically advanced, then I'll just ask the driver to let me know.
Yeah.
Newland Road. Means I have to sit downstairs near the front, but...
Yeah. Get on a wheelchair, sit in the wheelchair bit.
True.
Get on, stood up with a wheelchair. Yeah.
Yeah, or get me walking stick back out. Say the ankle's playing me up.
I just imagine you getting
it's
on the bus.
It's gone again.
Oh, get on the bus with a folded up wheelchair and then get on, unfold it, put it in the wheelchair and sit in it.
That would be like a Little Britain sketch.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I want to sit upstairs.
You can't, Andy. We can't get the wheelchair upstairs. Just folds it up, carries it up the stairs, unfolds it, and then sits in it.
Whilst Lou's asking the driver what stop he needs to go to or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Andy, where are you? He goes up. He goes upstairs, and Andy's just like lead on the floor at the top of the stairs. I fell.
Or he's up there. The bus starts moving whilst Lou's downstairs walking, looking for Andy as it starts moving, and you just hear the do crash. I fell.
Get some compensation for that. Bus driver started and made you fall down the stairs.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. He'd be all over that.
See, we could write little.
Maybe that's not a good thing.
Maybe we're too stuck in the early noughties.
That's all.